These are strange times. I'm putting my sewing machine to a completely different use this week because I've been asked by an NHS hospital to make headbands for their staff. It seems that when they wear their masks and hook them round their ears for many, many hours at a time, they're getting sores behind their ears. The idea is that you have a headband with buttons on to wear like this, and they hook the mask elastic around the buttons instead. So the headbands have to be really comfortable. I'm going to tell you how I make them in case you want to make one for your personal key worker or make lots for your local care home or hospital. So you need a stretchy fabric. I'm using this stretch velour, which is called crushed velvet, and it just needs to be able to be thrown in a washing machine. This is one-way stretch, so it won't stretch that way. It only stretches that way. Make sure you cut it in the right direction, otherwise you end up with a headband that won't do this and stretch to go on somebody's head. So you've cut it, and the measurements are these. I'm doing them all 20 centimetres wide, and then I'm doing 3 sizes of headband: small 50 centimetres long, medium 55, and large 60 centimetres long. I'm making a mixture. So first thing to do is to fold it in half inside out and stitch along the length. While you're stitching, don't forget that if you want it to still stretch at the end, you're going to have to stretch the fabric as you stitch along, otherwise your thread will stop it stretching. So we now have a sleeve. Turn your sleeve inside out and fold it in half. The idea is that we end up with 4 layers of fabric. If you stitch it like this, it's comfortable. They've got to wear it for many hours. So fold it in half, stitch it down the length again stretching as you go so that it will still stretch when it's finished. Now you've got a long sleeve. Join the 2 ends. I tuck one end inside the other for about 1 centimetre and run my machine back and forwards 2 or 3 times so that you have a headband. Put the buttons on, and they need to be 25 millimetres or bigger. That's 1 inch or bigger, so that it's easy to hook the elastic round. And there you have a headband to protect the NHS. That's the way to do it.